Away from the coast, right in the center of the top end, is a little spot that has drawn settlers and travelers for over a century, the Mataranka thermal pools. We made our way back out of the rough roads that run along the coast and north into the bosom of the territory. As you head further north, the temperature and the humidity both rise steadily, and that's a good thing if you're hunting barramundi. With all of that heat though, you get a bit thirsty. Luckily, there are a few good watering holes in the territory. One of the best to stop at is Mataranka Homestead. I met with the bloke that lives at Mataranka and runs the resort to find out what else happens around here, and why the place continues to draw so many visitors.
G'day Steve.
How are you?
Good man. Pretty cool spot, you live here?
Nice little spot, yeah. Bit of an oasis.
So a lot of people come here for the thermal pools here, that's sort of the big draw card.
Yep. Yeah, everyone gets down there during the day. Good social catch up. Yeah. 32 degrees. Yeah, it's good.
I noticed you guys have a barra brag board up there as well. Looks like people are pulling in meteries.
Yep, plenty of barra, yep.
Is that just around here?
Just here, we're out the river in the Elsie. We've got access to the boat ramp down there at John Hauser for Elsie Park. There's 2 boat ramps, and yeah, people come here to fish and barra, bream, freshwater crocodiles.
Do they catch them as well?
No, don't catch them.
Well, I'd be a bad traveler if I didn't have a go at the hot springs before moving on. The magic waters of the top end.
The Mataranka Homestead isn't just home to the thermal pools. It's actually home to almost 200,000 little red flying foxes. Now, these guys are integral to the ecosystem up here. During the day, you can see them resting in the palm trees here, but by night, they take off in a big black plume, and they go out and they feed on the eucalypt flowers in the forest around here. And by pollinating those flowers and spreading seeds all over the top end, these guys are integral to maintaining and spreading that ecosystem. So, while they're a little bit annoying sometimes, they're quite loud, these guys help keep this place being what it is. This little hole in the ground is called Rainbow Spring, and it's basically the water that ends up filling up the thermal pools here at Mataranka. But more importantly, this is the water that ends up flowing into most of the major river systems around here, including the Roper River. It's interesting to consider that this hole right here actually puts out 30.5 million liters of water every single day into the river systems through here. But a little bit closer to home, that water trickles down this creek into the thermal pools here at Mataranka, where it sits at about 32 degrees Celsius. This is what all the fuss is about here at Mataranka. This is the thermal pools, and you know what, it's hard to believe, but that is proper spring water. It is crystal clear, and it just kind of glows blue here. But the guys have set it up like a swimming pool here. It looks and feels just like one, but it's probably one of the coolest swimming pools I've ever seen. Surrounded by wildlife, just beautiful spot. I reckon I'm gonna stop talking, start swimming.
There is a certain synergy that occurs between organisms and nature fairly frequently. The cure to one plant's poison found in a neighboring plant's sap. A smashed green ant nest quelling the bite of the same creatures. In the top end, these thermal pools with warm, mineral-rich, crystal-clear running water seem like the perfect yin to the yang of bull dust, stress, and sore muscles and the roads you have to endure to get here. There's a balance you feel in the air and the water up here.
They say there's no such thing as a free lunch in this world, but I reckon with solar, it's about as close as you're gonna get. I've been using Red Arc's amorphous blankets for years and loving them, but recently they've upped the ante considerably with these portable monocrystalline blankets. These guys give you all the performance of your more traditional glass and steel panels with portability and security. You don't always want to leave your solar panel out where anybody can grab these things, but with these guys, they fold up to about the size of a laptop, so you can store it anywhere. And they're really awesome because using them is quite flexible too. You can fold these guys out, put them up on your windscreen and get some shade in the cabin while you're filling up your batteries. Or if you want to park somewhere different from the solar panel, just throw them out on a long lead into the grass, let them do what they need to do, and you can park your car separately. At the end of the day, what these guys offer you is extreme portability and all the functionality that we all know and expect from monocrystalline solar panels in a tiny little package that you can take anywhere.